I've been waiting for you, Majima. The time has come for me to initiate you in the Komeki ways. Huh? I ain't looking to do anything of the sort, old man. What was that? Do I look like a guy with a bunch of time to kill? You can keep your initiation or whatever to yourself. I see. I came here to fight. If you can't keep it simple, forget it. Very well. Then I shall devote myself to restoring my former power level. Yeah, that suits me way better. Let's do this. I shall begin then. These are the challenges you must pass. Komeki Warrior Arts. Huh? What are all these arts about? These are the secret arts used in my school of fighting, and tend to test your mettle with each of them. Some pretty heavy sounding names there, but whatever. Let's get this party started, yeah? You seem to be taking this very lightly. Well, we will start with the Komeki Warrior Arts. Very well. It seems you're fit to go up against me. Let us begin then. Time to unleash the Komeki Warrior Arts. If I just have to beat you up, that's fine. Even though I know you're pretty annoying. Okay. What? Sure, game. Sorry, buddy. A new move occurred to you during your bout with Komeki. This precise strike is unleashed after a quick step. Practice it against Komeki. Wait, crap. Ugh. Please, game. Okay. Okay. Nice. Practice complete. However, your bout against Komeki is not over. Use your new move and more to defeat Komeki. Perfect your mastery of the attack. No thanks. Why don't you just beat Komeki? There we go. Ah, a most satisfying bout, Majima. Oh ho ho ho. You're looking awful jolly for a man who just lost a fight. You finally take one too many jolts to the head, old man? Don't be ridiculous. By going up against powerful opponents like you, I seek to regain the instincts I had in my prime. Like I said, one punch too many. You really think you can get your groove back at your age? Just so. I have full control over my warrior arts once more, and I have you, Majima, to thank for that. Yeah? Well, good for you. Oh, don't act coy. I noticed a glint in your eye that could only mean you were inspired by something. You were launching a quick attack after evading my strikes, were you not? You got some kind of fighter's clairvoyance? It just came to me while I was watching the move is all. Guess I'll call it evasion strike, maybe. You learned thug cunning evasion strike. Creative names are perhaps not your strong suit. What? What's wrong with calling it what it is? Well, the name is not near as important as the move itself. I look forward to our next bout, Majima. Now get out there and continue your training. Cool. Just 4 to go. Let's eat some food first. Oops. There we go. See, part of the reason why I don't like fighting Komeki is because he blocks a lot. And he's also kind of hard to beat. So it's not necessarily the most fun training to do in this game. Majima, have you honed your skills since we last met? Yep, I'm a honing master. Excellent. Then let us see how you cope with these Komeki style moves. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. The next secret is a Komeki mind darts. Mind darts? Now that's a disappointment. You're always thinking there'd be some good old-fashioned violence. Put simply, your willpower supports you in battle. When two equal powers clash, the one with more sheer force will usually prevail. The one with more sheer force of will usually prevails in the end. Even I could tell you that. You put that one on a scroll, don't waste paper on the basics. Did you think that was all there is to it? You will need to fully experience this for yourself. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. All good to go. Time to unleash the Komeki mind darts. Ow. 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 Okay, a couple more hits and I think it progresses. Ow! See, that's why I hate this fight. New move occurred to you during your battle with Komeki. Successfully guarding with heat gauge, your first bar causes the heat gauge to rise, and you're not staggered by anything but knives and bullets. Practice it against Komeki. Okay. Dude, please hurry up. Okay. Dude, this is why I don't like the stuff with Komeki. It's because you have to... It's kind of the same as the stuff against the breaker people. Is that you have to actually get through things a certain way. Oh, do I have to be under? Come on. Yeah. Is this where I have to be for this to work? Yeah. Okay, that's why it was not working. Get some HP back. Use the heat move, so... We're just not a fan of how finicky the heat stuff is in these training sessions. Because you actually have to lose heat to get this to work. I wish the game would just take your heat away. Okay, done. Yeah, I can do that stuff too, man. Nope. Alrighty. Let's do the next one. What do you think of the Komeki Mind Arts, Majima? It sucks to fight against, that's what. What's the trick? There is no trickery involved. You simply read the movements of your opponent, then wear down their will to fight. I still don't get it. So you say, but you managed to pick up on the idea of it. I could feel my energy draining away when I attacked you. You noticed that, eh? I ain't big on getting my ass whooped, so I did what I could. You must have considerable talent to grasp it so quickly, from sight alone. Your mind is a most interesting specimen. You can cut that kind of talk out right now. Anywho, I was picturing a Bodhisattva's hand while blocking your blows. A goddess of mercy? I did not take you for a man of faith. Ain't so much a matter of faith as a guy I knew in the old family that wore it as a top down his back. I remember how soft the hands looked. I cannot fathom how you were able to penetrate the secrets of these arts so easily. What will you name this move then? Maybe I'll call it enlightenment. You learned of thug cunning enlightenment. Fitting. How fascinating it is to witness these new discoveries as we battle. I look forward to our next bout. I hope to see you make further progress soon, Majima. Now get out of here and continue your training. Majima, have you honed your skills since last we met? Yeah, all good. Excellent. Then let us see how you cope with these Komeki style moves. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. The next secret is a Komeki assassin arts. Finally, some dangerous shit. Originally, there were no assassination techniques in the Komeki style, but I found some mentioned when studying some old documents tied to my family's history. One of my ancestors may have had an occupation he had to keep hidden. So you're gonna try to assassinate me now, are you? Just so. I doubt that a man of your fortitude would succumb to this, but stay on your toes nevertheless. Are you ready? Ready. No need to worry about me. Let's get started. Very well, then it's time to reveal my Komeki assassin arts. So I have to get you to like half HP or a little bit below. Okay. A new move occurred to you during your battle with Komeki. This move lets you escape from an enemy, grapple, and launch a counterattack. Practice it against Komeki. Oops. Okay. Have me, please. Nice. Not really what I meant to do, but whatever. There we go. Practice complete. Kinda sucks that you got more HP, but whatever. Still not enough to beat me. Later. So, you withstood the Komeki assassin arts. I was hoping to knock you out, at the very least. It was touch and go there. Only got the one eye, so when you try to rip it out of the socket, I don't got many options. A true assassin will kill using the least possible effort. Against a monocular foe, a single eye is a tempting target. Hell, I do the same. I must ask, Majima, what manner of counterattack was that? When I attempted to take you down, you threw me back in a way that I have never before encountered. Well, you put me on the spot, so I improvised. Oh, so you invented the move right then and there? Then a new technique warrants a new name. Does it? Didn't feel like anything that special. Then allow me the honor. I shall call it Frantic Throw. You learned thug hunting, Frantic Throw. No snide reply, Majima? I just figured you'd be better at naming shit than me. I'll do though. It'll do though. What's in the name? Focus instead on building your strength. Now get out there and continue your training. Ugh. 2 left. Should I heal first? Yeah, whatever. Majima, have you honed your skills since we last met? Oh, you know it. Excellent. Then let us see how you cope with these Kameki style moves. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. The next secret is Kameki Vital Arts. Another fancy pants name? The Vital Arts are at the core of our fighting style. One of its signature attacks is called the Tiger Drop. Huh, so what's this Tiger Drop involve? As you can guess from the name, it boasts enough power to overwhelm even a tiger, and wait, the rest you'll have to see for yourself. You'll be up against a heavy hitting move here, so you could end up with a serious injury. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. I'm good to go. Let's taste this Tiger Drop of yours. I hope you do not come to regret those words. Now, it is time to unleash the Kameki Vital Arts. Ow. Hurt. See, this is the one that actually really sucks, I think. Because the Tiger Drop is actually super strong. Oops, I did not mean to skip that. A new move occurred to you during your battle with Komeki. You can transition directly into an attack after being struck by an enemy. Practice it against Komeki. Yeah. I had to be in heat mode for this to work. Here we go. Oh, come on. It took you forever to get up. There we go. Practice complete. However, your bout against Kameki is not over. Okay. Later. See, this is not as hard as I remember. Probably because I'm paying attention to my hotbar more. Astonishing. Not even the Tiger Drop was enough for me to prevail. Bravo, Majima. What ails you? You sure you weren't pulling any punches there? That Tiger Drop was fierce, but your other attacks felt kind of feeble. You were half right. Half right? I'm either right or I'm wrong, man. Exert 10% of your energy on attacks and avoid fatal blows by spending the other 90% on your defense. But when the tiger loses patience, shoot to kill. I'm losing patience with your riddles myself. That is the secret to using the Tiger Drop. If you attack a tiger recklessly, you'll be torn to shreds. Fight with caution instead, then unleash a single devastating blow. Now I see. So your ancestors passed down the secrets to laying out tigers too? Yeah. Nay, the tiger of these teachings represents a powerful opponent who threatens to overwhelm you. To trade unarmed blows with a wild tiger would be a fool's errand indeed. Yeah, I've never met a tiger I wanted to get in the ring with. Only a dumbass would take one on barehanded. Just so. The counterattack you unleashed after being hit by the Y was rather effective. I was only trying to get some momentum back after eating one of those Tiger Drops of yours, and it just sort of came to me. To conjure such an inspired technique in the heat of battle, sounding the necessary skill the moment it was needed, it could only be called a revelation. You learned thug cunning counterattack. Seem to be getting ready for these revelations when I fight you. Something you ain't telling me, old man? No, it signifies not but a quick wit and keen instincts. The next challenge shall be your last, Majima, but for now, get out there and continue my training? I hear ya. Just so. I will await your return. Majima, have you honed your skills since we last met? Yes, of course. Excellent. Then let us see how you cope with these Komeki-style moves. Are you ready, Majima? Ready. We have reached the final secret. At last, the Komeki Annihilation Arts. Finally, I get to see you fight with no holds barred. And it is all thanks to you. But I must warn you, Majima. What now? If you are not careful, this fight could end your life. Make sure you are fully prepared. Are you ready? Ready. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Let's get to the action. Very well. Prepare to face the Komeki Annihilation Arts. With Komeki. Are you gonna just walk the entire time? Can I feel... No. Nice. New move occurred to you during your bout with Komeki. Parry an enemy's attack and deal a solid chop to their brainstem. Practice it against Komeki. Okay. Press it when an enemy attacks. Okay. Not what I wanted? Crap. Okay, let's heal really quick. There we go. Kinda hard to get the timing on this. There we go. There. There we go. Practice complete. Take one of these just in case. Hit triangle. Nice. Darn it. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I'm not on third bar anyways. So I can't use that. Later. And we're done. You still breathing? I'm not dead yet. You have done well to hone your skills thus far. For the time being, I'm satisfied. Learned thug cunning harsh lesson. What if I ask a question? What is it? You're really back in peak form now? Not just yet, no. You were still able to best me, after all, which is why I only said I am satisfied for the time being. You set your sights pretty high for an old guy. Does losing to me bother you that much? Not in the slightest. You came here in hopes of being beaten. You came to some board to lose? What are you talking about? For generations, the masters of my style have selected their disciples only from those who could surpass them. I fought for years to find a worthy candidate, but over the decades, far too few in Tokyo have managed to best me. But you did find some, right? Just so. Yet those few who should promised either went to war never to return, or else chose a different path from that of becoming my successor. So that's why you left Tokyo, huh? More or less. My ancestors held many ties to this place, and there are more than a few rival schools here who bear us ill will, such is why I've donned a pseudonym during my search. Fake name and everything, eh? You're going to a lot of trouble to find fresh blood. But like I said, I got no intention of becoming yours or anyone else's disciple. This is known to me. Therefore, I've endeavored to pass on as many of my skills as I could by sparring with you. Huh? I learned some new moves while we were fighting, sure, but I didn't really pick up on any of your skills. Indeed, you saw the moves I unleashed, but those you picked up were different. Nothing seems to have gone according to my plans. As you said yourself, Majima, you're not destined to be anyone's disciple. But you do have an uncanny eye for detail. Certainly some natural talent is involved, but the loss of your eye seems to have made an impact you may never have expected, an enhanced perception. Don't know about that. I don't think losing an eye really does anyone any favors. Existence and non-existence are as two sides of one coin. Some say when something is lost, something else is found. You may discover this for yourself as the years pass by. You gonna hang around long enough to find out? At least for the short term. There are rumors I've heard of an interesting spectacle being held in the vicinity. I know what you're up to, old man. You're hoping to find someone there with the chops to beat you and make him your disciple, am I right? Aha! You see right through me. The event is underground, so it could prove a tough nut to crack, but I am eager to try. Guess I'll see you around then. I know you got plans and all, but don't you crap out on me and get killed, huh? I extend the same sentiment to you, yet your potential remains unspent, so I should hope you will continue training. Farewell. Sweet. Alright, so we're done with Komeki stuff. Now we have disco stuff to do. Let's go ahead and get that done after I save. One of my least favorite things to do in this game. Honestly, there are probably more annoying things to do, but I'm not really a fan of the disco stuff. It's not as hard as it was in the past, but I think I was using like a broken controller or something. Let's save here really quick. I have to get inside the club without getting into a fight, please. Here we go. Okay, so I probably need practice, but I'm just gonna wing it for the most part. If I can actually get through these pretty quickly, I will finish this in the chapter. If I can't, then I'm probably going to end stream, because I don't really feel like banging my head against this right now. Okay, I'm not going to do any practices. I'm just going to quit out, because I think I had to do 3 of these, and then I get challenged. Oops. Done it? Yes. Yes. Leaving the party already? Come back soon, alright? Maybe I actually needed to do the full dance. Darn it. Did I actually have to do the full dance 3 times? Boo. Okay, let's try this one more time. Dance solo. I guess I'll get some practice. Let's try it one more time to just quit out. Leaving the party already? Come back soon, alright? Darn it. Kinda hoping I could just quit out. Gonna be honest, I really was. Oh wait, I have to leave and come back. Okay. So I leave and then go back inside. Why do we have to walk so slow in here? Come on. I wish there I wish that there were no zones that you had to walk really slowly through, because that's just always really annoying in games. Because in some games they have it to where it's like a pretty big map. This game, it tends to be really small areas, but still it's just more annoying than it is fun. Welcome. Sure. Who are you?